All right, pre-race night. Getting the bibs on, gels, watch.
Oh my God.
It's time. Milo, what do you think? Do you think they're ready? How do you feel?
Outstanding.
How do you feel?
Oh no! He's coming! Go, go, go! Oh shit! Yeah, hopefully this turns out. Yeah. Yay.
The elevation is 1,620 feet.
Tomorrow, I'm running the Mesa Marathon. And we've been training for quite a while now. Since cross country ended around December 1st. So we trained all throughout December, January, and started tapering in February. And it's here. It's tomorrow. And we are hyped. The goal for tomorrow is to qualify for Boston, which is about a 2:55, 6:40 pace. So that should be pretty doable with the downhill course. But yeah, the plan is to stay hydrated before and during the race. So drink a lot of water, and then we're gonna have some stations where we'll take electrolytes during the race, and also take a few gels. So 4 or 5 gels during the race, which should keep us pretty fueled. Well, here we are. Conditions pretty perfect. We ready. Just got the new glasses from the dollar store for Valentine's Day, of course. Pretty tough. Just been trying to carb load. We had a lot of bagels, sweet potatoes, a lot of chicken, tortilla, pretty good stuff. We just got the race gear. About to do some unboxing right here. So you got this whole thing. Ooh, I like it. I like the blue. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, we went to this expo thing at the finish line, and it was pretty cool. They had like speakers and a ton of booths and stuff. It was pretty fire. And we got Red Bull. Never had any caffeine before, so I will not be partaking in that. Another energy drink. Never heard of it. Never drank caffeine. Never will. And then we got some gloves right here. I think they're supposed to be like, you wear these to the start and then you just take them off. Yeah, you look. Ooh, you got some pretzels in here. I don't know what this is for, but maybe I'll be snacking on these later. And of course, you have the bib. 12386. That's the number. I'm hyped. Yeah, the rest of the stuff's just random. Got some socks. Anyway, it's time to. We're hours away from the start. Just gotta make sure I get some good sleep tonight and roll out my legs, take a bath, all this stuff. I think we're gonna be good. So yeah, see you guys. Got the rice. We woke up at 3 a.m. It was very tiring, and I honestly didn't get that good of sleep. 2 nights before the race, I literally couldn't fall asleep till 12. So the last 2 nights of sleep were honestly not ideal, but yeah, we just went with it. Oh no. Morning of the race, took some electrolytes, just tried to get ready as much as I could, and we headed off to the race. I didn't film a lot because I had to leave my phone in the car, and we headed to the shuttle, and from the shuttle we basically went to the start of the marathon, and the start was very chaotic, I'll say that. There's thousands of people everywhere trying to go to the bathroom. The bathrooms were crazy. We didn't even get to go because there were so many people. But luckily I didn't have to, which was really nice. So we were there, we stretched, we did everything we could. And we even had like some warmer clothes because we didn't want to be too cold. So we had to take those warmer clothes off, obviously. And we were getting ready to start. It was dark. It was hype.
Let's go! Woo! Okay, let's go, Christian and McGuire! Woo!
Yeah.
You need water? Okay.
A lot of content.
Nathan Deal, Andrew Yaswa, Benjamin Datt of Flagstaff, 26.
How do you feel?
Outstanding.
Did you qualify for Boston? Where do we go from here? Graham, how far did you walk?
These cold calls, foundation of your business, but
Oh man, I'm limping all over the place. I think I might have found like the perfect setup to film. People just started counting down like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that was it. We were off. And the first few miles, you feel so good, and you're just cruising downhill. It's insane. Everyone's cheering, and you have so much adrenaline pumping through you. It's a great feeling. We were hitting our paces perfectly. We were actually ahead of pace for the first few miles, and then as it started to flatten out, we went down to our goal pace, which was 6:40. I took a gel about every 3 miles, and if I didn't take a gel, I would just take like a gummy. Like, we had these things that I took sometimes, and I had this strap that actually like helps so much. You wear it around your waist, and so I had like 3 gels to start in there, which was really nice. So you just take out those, boom, and I felt like I fueled really well. That's the thing I'm proud of. And then there was also these stations everywhere with electrolytes and water, and I would alternate between electrolytes and water each one. But we took in a lot of food and water when you count back on all of it. So a lot of stuff, but I mean, that's what your body needs. So anyway, we're going mile 10. We're feeling really good, and just listen to music. You know, I downloaded my music on my watch, which is really nice. Had my chill playlist going, and about mile 12, I started noticing my calf was tightening up a little bit, and it was like, this is kind of weird. But as I took gels, it like went away every time I took a gel, which was nice. So I just kind of forgot about that for a little bit. And, you know, once we're at mile 15, it's not necessarily easy anymore. It's just kind of maintaining. It's like, okay, yeah, this is getting kind of hard, you know, but we're still in this. So we kept going. Again, it's mostly flat right here. So we're just going, and I passed my grandma and grandpa because they lived right there. And I also passed my uncle. So that was nice, getting some encouragement. Shout out to them. And also Christian's grandparents. That was awesome seeing them too. But miles 20 through 26, this is where things get a little spicy, as Coach Nielsen would say. So this is where you're battling with your mind. I need to just rest a little, you know, take it back. But no. You got to tell your body, no, we're doing this. Mile 22. This is where, now let me back up a little bit. My watch, there's actually something wrong with it. If I charge it, it dies within like a day. It's so annoying. So I charged it the night before, but of course it died mile 22, and it actually died 22.22 miles, which is kind of cool. But anyway, it died, which also meant that I had no music because my AirPod was connected to my watch. So music is off, and this was right when I was like listening to my hype music, like my metal and stuff. And so that was like really, that made me sad. I had no music. So I have this chant that I say, there's no place I'd rather be. There's no place I'd rather be. Boom, 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 boom. And I honestly just repeated that through my head for a lot of it. And you're honestly at this point, like, let's be honest, you're pretty insane to run a marathon, but when you're this far into it, you're not all there. So you kind of do some crazy stuff. So I was kind of making music in my head, just doing whatever I can to get me through it. And we were cooking. We were going, and before we knew it, we were like a 5K away. And this is where you hold on for dear life. And it kind of felt like a dream, like a blur, honestly. But then you look back on it and you're done. And you're just like, wow, that was crazy. So that's what happened. And also, I forgot to mention, but I got a Valentine on my run, dude. It was so tough. I just asked this girl, will you be my Valentine? She was in the crowd. It was tough. Some motivation. It was an experience for sure. When I got home, I had blisters like since mile 3 because my Vaporflies are like narrow shoes. So I had blisters on both of my feet, and it was so annoying. Can't even walk. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. And the final time was 2:55:30 something, and it made me want to run more marathons. I'm proud of what we did, and I'm excited to see what the future holds. But happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.